Braxton Harris, head coach of the Howard Payne Yellow Jackets. Talk a little bit about the 2017 in review. Coach, can you believe it's been 1 year since you've been here?
It's been a fast year, but it seems like we've come a long way in that course of the year. It's been fast and furious since a year ago when I got here and our staff got here and we kind of hit the ground running. The whole goal this year was to be able to lay the foundation of this program, to be able to lay a solid foundation that we could be able to continue and be able to grow forth. And I was excited about we got those opportunities this year to do that.
Well, let's talk about some of those pillars of the foundation you guys laid over this last year. First, what happened on the field. Give us a little on-the-field review.
Yeah, we were a 1-9 football team in the American Southwest Conference, which I firmly believe is the best football conference in Division III football. We played that schedule with 48 kids that were freshmen and sophomores, so we had a lot of young guys. When you're taking 18 to 19-year-olds versus 22, some cases 23-year-olds, there's a big difference in those situations. I was pleased in the effort in which we game in those. Being able to go to Belhaven and get a big win there, be able to close that game out with being able to run the football at the end against an experienced football team like Belhaven. Those are pillars and those are bricks that we talk about, that we have to do those things to be able to grow together. And then you can even go back to the Louisiana College game when last game of the season, 10th game of the season, it's been a long season. When you're a 1-9 football team, that last game seems to take forever in some instances. But our kids never slowed down. They were always persistent. We were able to score at the last of that game to be able to finish the year with what we started. And to me, those things truly showed persistence, which that's what we're trying to be able to grow in our young men daily.
Yeah, so on the field, then also another pillar, I guess, would be recruiting. Talk a little bit about the recruiting year.
Man, we were excited to be able to. We kind of got the 2017 class. We kind of got it halfway. We ended up bringing 86 of those kids in to join our program in the fall. So we're really happy with that. But really excited that in the May of 2017, that started our recruitment of the 2018 class. So our coaches got into over 500 schools in the month of May, representing Howard Payne University and putting our brand out there. So we're excited about that. Then it transferred to summer camps. We had 450 high school student athletes that attended Howard Payne football camps this summer across the state of Texas, from Lubbock to Dallas to Tyler to Houston and here in Brownwood. So we're excited to be able to do that as well. And then through that process, we were able to also get them to game day visits. We had over 100 potential student athletes on campus that watched the Yellow Jackets play this fall. And so we're excited about where we're going in that regard. Excited about this 2018 and how it's starting to shape up already.
You had some improvements there on the field, but there was a lot of improvements for the student athletes or for your players in the classroom. Let's talk about that as well.
Absolutely. When we took this program over, the team GPA was a 2.0. That was something immediately we knew we had to be able to fix. With Scott Clough, our academic coordinator, he took over and been able to work through study hall, through work with tutoring that our university is able to provide. We're thankful for the students over there that are able to provide tutoring for our kids. And so through that process, we raised our team GPA in a year to 2.46. Not where we want to be, but we're getting where we want to be able to go. Our next goal is to be a team above a 2.75. And then from there, we'll continue to raise those goals. But what I think you're being able to see in all areas of our lives, our kids' lives, they're getting better and they're improving. Those are things that as you're building a program, you can't just build a program, you got to build men. And you got to be able to teach those men to be able to go and do those things. They've got to embody those things. They can't just do things because they're supposed to. They've got to see the value that it brings to them. And I think you're starting to see that in our young men.
Well, you've talked about what progressed over the last year. What about the future of Howard Payne this next year? The goals, the pillars you want for next year?
If you can't get excited about 2018 being a Yellow Jacket fan, then something's wrong. We're excited about where we're going. We're excited about what we're doing. We've got plenty of things that we're going on. Our university, we've got great support. Our university is committed to be able to play a JV schedule this next year, to play a JV program. You say, well, what does that do for us as in college football? That allows us to bring in about 30 more students to our football program. They've provided the additional funding to be able to do those things. So that's going to help in retention. That's the big word that we're all looking for. We got to retain student athletes so that we can play juniors and seniors to be able to play in the American Southwest Conference. So this will be the first year in a long time, to my knowledge, that Howard Payne has played a JV schedule. And so I'm excited for 2018 to be able to develop our young men in that area. Got a flight. We're taking our first game in in Newburgh, Oregon. So we're excited about getting on a plane to go play a team in Oregon that we're not really familiar with. That's a new place, and get to experience those things for our kids. And we're excited about that. Then we had 15 kids that came in that semester that said, man, we believe in what you're doing and we want to be a part of it. So 15 kids that transferred in a semester from different places, whether they were at a 4-year institution or a junior college or a guy that went someplace that were recruited and came back to us in those spots. But what that's going to allow us to do is mature our football team, to be able to have older guys that are able to continue to be able to grow.
Yeah, some great things for the future. Just any last words you want to leave with Yellow Jacket fans? Let's wrap up.
Well, I think we got the best fan base in the nation. I truly believe. I think we're third this year in attendance in the conference, and that means a lot to our kids, a lot to our coaches, and a lot to our program to know that they're always going to be able to there support us and believe in our mission. We're excited about what we're going. We're growing great men. Growing great men is going to win football games, and that's what we're here to be able to do, is to do all of those things encompassing. We need all of Yellow Jacket Nation. I've said it many times. It takes a village. Well, we need all of our village. We got a great village. We need all of our village to be able to be involved and engaged, and show these young men that we have here that they believe in them and they believe that they can be able to be successful on the field, off the field, and it'd be a lifestyle change. And so we're excited about that. We're excited about 2018, where it's going. And man, we sure are glad to be Yellow Jackets.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Have a great day. Sting 'em.